Alright guys, Fuller's been sitting for a while because life got busy and completely lost back brakes. So I'm going to show you an easy way to bleed them. First off, you're going to need some type of hose long enough that you can push over just like that over the bleeder nozzle, whatever you want to call it, and then loop it up and over like so. So that way when we bleed it, this will all get filled up and it'll drain out here and no air will go back in the caliper. You're also going to need .4 brake fluid and an 8mm wrench. So remove this cover off of the oil reservoir. And while you're doing this, you want to watch this and make sure that the oil or the brake fluid does not get too low. Otherwise you're going to get air in the lines. It's going to keep going, take forever. The whole purpose of bleeding the brakes are to get all the air out of the line. So I go ahead and just top it off. You're also going to need a 10mm wrench. And then open it up. Close it. Then you can release the pedal. And then keep pumping. And you're going to repeat this until you get oil that comes down. And then keep an eye on this reservoir and don't let it get empty. And just keep doing it until you start feeling pressure in the brake pad. And also once you start getting oil through your line, a clear line would be nice because you'd be able to see if it's moving through or not. I can hear it moving through the line. I'm just using Honda .4 brake fluid. So you pump 10 times. Pump 10 times on the rear brake. Hold it all the way down. Come over here and you open the valve while you're still holding down the brake. Then you close it, then you release and keep pumping. Now we're starting to get some through the hose, which is good. And I can start feeling it in the brake. When I'm pushing it down and I open it up, my hand goes down a little farther, so Do it one last time. I can feel the pressure building up in there now. So I'm gonna close it off good and tight. Yep, brakes. They work now. Alright, so then top off your reservoir. Then if you look at this, it's not parallel. So one side is more narrow than the other. So you gotta make sure you put it on the right way. If you look at this, the narrow side goes to the back, so it'll read .4 on the out. Set it in there. You're gonna spill and make a mess. Oh well. Tighten these back up. Then you're all set. If you don't use this hose, you're more likely to get air to go back into the line when you're bleeding it. This helps to prevent that, and it does a good job at it. A lot of people complain that it takes forever to do the rear brakes on these Kawasaki's, but I've never had a problem with this method. So hope it helps, and good luck. After you get this tightened up, you don't want to open the valve, because then you're wasting the fluid that you need in here. So once you put that cap back on, you're done over here. Make sure this is tight and this is tight, and then pump your brakes probably 20 more times and they should work.